What's up, crypto fam, and welcome back to Bitcoin Bulletin. Get ready for a rapid-fire update packed with the biggest stories you need to know. First up, hold on to your hats because Bitcoin miners are making huge AI advances. We're talking about them leveraging their incredible technological capabilities not just for mining, but for cutting-edge AI purposes, forging powerful new partnerships, and diving headfirst into the world of hypercomputing. This is a game changer for diversifying revenue streams and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Next, the political tremors are hitting crypto hard. Donald Trump is back in the headlines with a big Federal Reserve prediction that has the markets buzzing and fears of a potential takeover, threatening chaos and price swings across Bitcoin and all of crypto. Could this shake up the entire financial order? We've got the details on what Trump is saying and what it could mean for your portfolio. And the money is flowing back into digital assets in a massive way. We're seeing a significant recovery in sentiment with billions of dollars pouring into investment products for both Ethereum and Bitcoin. This is the largest inflow since August, pushing total assets under management to a new high. Plus, Solana is experiencing its biggest single-day inflow ever. Get ready to see where all this new capital is heading. Finally, the million-dollar question. Are we heading for a new Bitcoin bull market top sooner than anyone expected? We've got the latest analysis suggesting that the top could be just weeks away, with historically accurate forecasting tools, flashing signals, and institutional demand soaring. Plus, what does the upcoming Federal Reserve interest rate decision mean for Bitcoin's price action this week? All that and more, right here on Bitcoin Bulletin. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Bitcoin miners forge powerful AI partnerships. The race to dominate the future of artificial intelligence is on, and Bitcoin miners are emerging as unexpected power players. For investors keenly watching the crypto space and its associated mining equities, a groundbreaking theme is solidifying. Miners are actively diversifying their revenue streams by harnessing their sophisticated technological capabilities for AI purposes. This is no longer a nascent concept. It's already delivering tangible benefits, notably for ETFs like the CoinShares Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF, WGMI, which has seen impressive gains. While Bitcoin's own stellar performance is a major factor, the innovative AI initiatives of WGMI's components deserve significant credit. Why is this so crucial? Firstly, the AI landscape is rapidly expanding, especially with agentic AI on the rise, creating vast opportunities for these crypto miners to establish a strong presence. Secondly, these AI ventures provide a vital hedge against the inherent volatility of digital currencies, making these companies more resilient. Two key holdings in the WGMI ETF, Iren and Cypher Mining, are already showcasing their AI prowess. Iren, for instance, has secured Nvidia preferred partner status and a substantial $96 million in financing from the chip giant to enhance its fleet of powerful Nvidia GPUs. This strategic move positions Iren to meet the escalating demand for AI cloud computing. Similarly, Cypher Mining is advancing its Black Pearl Phase 2 project, a massive 150-megawatt infrastructure designed to support both Bitcoin mining and high-performance computing, HPC, applications simultaneously, aiming to significantly diversify its revenue. This strategic pivot by Bitcoin miners into AI is not just about technological advancement. It's a calculated move towards sustainable, diversified growth, signaling a new era for the industry. Don't go anywhere, because the political landscape is about to get incredibly interesting for crypto. Next, we're breaking down Donald Trump's bold prediction for the Federal Reserve and the potential market chaos it could unleash. Trump's big Fed prediction sparks crypto chaos fears. Former President Donald Trump is once again making waves in the financial world, with his latest pronouncements on the Federal Reserve sending ripples of uncertainty through Bitcoin, crypto, and stock markets. Allies suggest Trump intends to take the Fed over, a move that could dramatically reshape the global financial order and introduce significant volatility. Trump's past criticisms of Fed Chair Jerome Powell are well documented, stemming from disagreements over interest rate policies. Now, As markets anticipate potential interest rate cuts, Trump has predicted a big cut this week, adding another layer of complexity to the economic outlook. While markets heavily bet on a 25 basis point reduction, the potential for a 50 basis point cut remains, especially given recent inflation data and a slowing job market. Analysts are closely watching the Fed's decision and Powell's subsequent press conference for clues about future monetary policy. The sentiment is that a quarter-point cut is priced in, but the Fed's forward guidance will be the key driver for Bitcoin's next move, potentially pushing it toward new all-time highs if dovish signals emerge. Concerns about the Fed's independence have been amplified by Trump's past actions and rhetoric, including discussions about removing Fed officials. While the odds of such drastic measures have fluctuated, the continued perceived meddling in the Fed's affairs by Trump is seen by some market analysts as a serious issue that could impact market stability. The current environment, with the Fed expected to cut rates amid rising inflation and an ongoing AI revolution, creates a potent mix for risk assets like Bitcoin, potentially fueling further price appreciation. But what does all this economic chatter mean for actual investor behavior? Next, we're diving into the massive inflows hitting digital asset investment products and what it signals for the market. Digital asset fund flows surge, billions pour into Bitcoin and Ethereum. The digital asset market is experiencing a powerful resurgence, with a significant wave of capital flowing into investment products. Last week saw a total of $3.3 billion in inflows, marking a strong recovery following weaker-than-expected U.S. macroeconomic data. This influx of funds has pushed total assets under management to $239 billion, the highest level since early August, signaling renewed investor confidence. Sentiment has been broadly positive across major regions, with the United States leading the charge with $3.2 billion in inflows, followed by Germany's substantial $160 million. Notably, Germany recorded its second-largest daily inflows on record. Bitcoin has been the primary beneficiary, attracting $2.4 billion in inflows, the largest weekly sum since July, as short Bitcoin products saw modest outflows. Ethereum, after facing 8 consecutive days of outflows, also experienced a significant sentiment reversal, registering 4 straight days of inflows totaling $646 million. Solana, in particular, saw its largest-ever single-day inflow on Friday, contributing to a weekly total of $198 million, indicating strong momentum for the altcoin. This surge in inflows, particularly into established assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, alongside growing interest in Solana, suggests a strong appetite for digital assets among institutional and retail investors alike, potentially setting the stage for further price appreciation. With all this money moving, the big question on everyone's mind is, when will the bull run hit its peak? Next, we're exploring the analysis that suggests the Bitcoin bull market top might be just weeks away. Bitcoin bull market top potentially weeks away amid strong demand. As Bitcoin hovers near key resistance levels, traders are bracing for volatility, especially with the U.S. Federal Reserve's interest rate decision on the horizon. Bitcoin bulls are focused on breaking through the $117,000 resistance mark, a crucial level for continued upward momentum. The markets are largely anticipating the first interest rate cut of 2025 from the Fed this Wednesday, with a 0.25% reduction widely expected, though a 0.5% cut is also a possibility. Historically accurate Bitcoin price forecasting tools are now suggesting that new all-time highs could be achieved within weeks. This outlook is bolstered by strong institutional demand, which reportedly outpaced newly mined Bitcoin supply by 9 times last week. Data from major exchanges like Binance hints at significant buying activity over the weekend, with large buyers actively entering the market. Furthermore, U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs have seen substantial inflows, totaling $2.3 billion last week alone, indicating a strong institutional appetite. This demand is so significant that it's being compared to 9 times the amount of newly mined BTC, suggesting a potential supply squeeze that could drive prices higher. The prevailing sentiment among analysts is that the current bull market top may be approaching, with some models predicting it could occur within weeks, potentially targeting around $140,000. This aligns with historical patterns suggesting the bull market might not peak before October, and some indicators even point towards a $160,000 target in the coming month. But before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the biggest headlines of the day. Stay tuned for a lightning round summary of all the top stories. And that's a wrap for today's Bitcoin Bulletin. We saw Bitcoin miners making serious AI advancements, Donald Trump issuing a potentially market-moving prediction for the Federal Reserve, billions pouring into digital asset funds, and analysis suggesting the Bitcoin bull market top could be just weeks away. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Bitcoin Bulletin for all your crypto news needs, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and follow us on all social media platforms for more insights. We'll see you in the next one.